Okay, so I did a few weeks ago, I did the reaction, or the review, I guess, of the first Camp Coral episode. I decided to come back and do the next one. I watched the next episode in line, the very next one, which happened to have, I believe it was Super Squeeze. That one was meh, but it wasn't really that worth mentioning anything about it. But this one is Tag Yoritz. Very, very clever title, by the way. This episode is about them playing tag. Sandy, Patrick, and SpongeBob. They play tag. And they play tag. And you guessed it, they play tag. This is probably the time that I'd say that this show is probably not going to be for me. However, I am going to push on and try to watch as many of these episodes as humanly possible. We're going to try to see if maybe there's some good things in this. But I had to do a review of this episode because this episode, I mean, it's just so well one note. There's nothing really, to be completely frank with you, there's really nothing really here that's quite interesting. I mean, the entire show feels shallow. Like the writers and the show people are trying so hard to try to take advantage of the fact that this is now officially a new SpongeBob show. So they're trying everything again. I don't remember if it was inside of, I think it might have been inside of Super Squeeze that they did it. They did the time card thing where it's like, did navigator, whatever the hell it was, with the French narrator and stuff. And it's like, they're doing everything all over again. They even have the bubble transitions still. I don't even think I even saw those in the jellyfish episode, which is really, really strange to see here, honestly, because of how strange everything just feels. It's like it's trying so hard to be 2D SpongeBob, but it just isn't. It can't. It can't be. It's like they're confused on if they want to be 2D or 3D. It's the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. I don't know if I would call this episode average or below average. I'm probably gonna call it below average, honestly. I mean, there's some parts that's fine, but like, there's really nothing here that I could really see that was interesting or compelling. There's nothing really here. At least the other episode kind of was like, I mean, I kind of see what it was, and I kind of saw a plot, and there was something there. I didn't really find it interesting, but it was a plot. It was something there. But this episode is just, it just feels lazy. I can't believe it, but there's a random song in the middle of the episode. It's called Tag You're It. And it's SpongeBob singing it. You know, I'm trying to find the best way to describe, like, a best, like, example to come up with. Oh, you know the new Alvin and Chipmunks show that's on the... Yeah, it was just like that. It was, like, almost exactly like that. Where a song would just be in the middle of the episode and it would be like a montage or something. That's exactly what it was. It was absurd. It was so out of place. It actually made me laugh. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm just going to remind you guys that there's going to be a Patrick spinoff. Just reminding you. Just going to remind you real quick. Just going to remind you real quick. All right. Are you done? Are you going to pause the video and cry? I don't blame you. I really don't. So, never thought I would ever live long enough to see SpongeBob basically shoot itself in the foot. But here we are. This episode is is below average mess. It's a below average mess. There you go. Basically, that's the best way to describe this episode. It's not interesting. It's boring. It's not really that funny. There's a few jokes. The song comes out of nowhere, and it's just a weird episode. Thus, I will keep trekking through this series to find if there's anything decent about it. And I will let you know if there is. But as of right now, my goodness, man, oh man, this is. At first, I wasn't too sure. Whenever I saw Jellyfish Fields, I was like, or I'm sorry, Jellyfish Kid. I can't even remember the name of the episode. That's how forgettable that episode was. I remember whenever I did the review for that, I was just like, am I being too hard on the show? Am I being like too hard? No, I wasn't being too hard on the show. I think this episode actually might be a little bit worse than Jellyfish Kid, if that was even possible. A very shallow, very poor episode that honestly would fit right in with modern day 2D SpongeBob. It would fit right in one of those bad episode categories. It would fit right in. I guess it's nice to see that one thing at least has stayed the same. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.